might suggest going in with this one and mixing in a tiny little bit of these two. Right, so you've had your colour done, and they've got your hair setting for me to finish and do some finishing touches. Just while I've got you in the chair, I had a chat with the director. He mentioned that you said next time you were thinking of changing the colour.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I was thinking having the dark or like natural come through, and the front bit's a bit lighter.
So weaving in this blonde, so it's not sort of like a painted.
Okay.
So I'll show you some colours.
Okay.
So today we went for the lightest blonde on the hair. In terms of the root, now obviously the aim is to have your natural running through it, but until we get to that stage, we're going to do a root blend. So what sort of colour would you like?
Probably say from the root, one of these two maybe. Because I think they're probably similar to my natural colour.
Yeah, this one might be a little bit too warm.
Okay.
I might suggest going in with this one and mixing in a tiny little bit of these two. Alternatively, this one, I think actually.
I agree. It might be a bit too dark for me.
Well, it does look dark, but it is quite similar to your root. And then in terms of the blonde, do you want to keep it this tone, or do you want to go for something a little bit more natural or warmer?
Maybe more, something a bit more warmer running through.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just have a look. I'm just tipping the head forwards. Yeah, I would definitely say you're between a 7 and a 6 and a 7 medium to dark blonde. And then obviously your natural hair is the lightest blonde, so we usually just put that on for as long as possible. We can look at having some toners in. If you don't want to change the shade, we can just go with a slightly different tone.
Okay.
How does that sound for next time?
Yeah, it sounds good, because I think looking at it, it looks really dark, the root, but I think actually it's just because it's against the light colour, maybe.
Okay. Perfect. So you mentioned you're going out for lunch after this.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure the hair looks really nice.
Yeah.
It's taken really well to the roller. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just do some finishing touches. I know you said you didn't want to cut, but you're happy for me to just snip what needs to come off. Okay. Alright, well, close your eyes, relax, and I will get started. some root lift. Just rub that in. So that gives a really natural lift to the hair.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in and do some teasing just to get a little bit more lift. What time is your lunch appointment?
Is it 1:30?
Okay, so we've got time.
Yeah.
Is it a friend or your mum?
No, yeah, just a friend, just having a catch up.
Nice, where are you going?
Just to the Ivy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've not been there, is it nice?
Yeah, it is actually really nice, yeah. It's really nice food.
I'm usually a Nando's girl.
Oh, I love Nando's, yeah. And Wagamama. They're my two favourite, actually.
What's your go-to order from Wagamama?
So it's either the Figazzu or I really like all their starters. So I'll just get like 5 or 6 starters and have just. I'm trying to think what I have.
Yeah, I prefer to get quite a few starters.
Yeah, and not have as big a main. Yeah. But they don't really do good dessert in Wagamama, do you find?
I like the mochi balls.
Oh, I don't know if I can have them. I'm not sure if...
I think you can, yeah.
Oh,
because
really?
they do. They're rice. They're made out of rice, and
Oh,
the ice
really?
cream they do coconut.
Oh, right, okay. I have not tried them. But they always change in the menu in Wagamama, always. And they take away all the best vegan bits, which is really annoying.
Yeah, I eat quite a lot of vegan food out, actually.
Oh, do you?
What was I eating the other day? And I remember thinking, this is vegan. It's gone, I can't remember.
Oh. Yeah, I like, is it the Bayo buns they do in there?
Oh, bao
like
buns.
the mushrooms, yeah. What else do I get? The Goyosas. I like the prawn crackers.
Yeah.
It's making me want to go there, actually. I might have to change my lunch appointment.
I know, I'm starving.
What do you get from Nando's?
I usually get chicken thigh, avocado,
Oh,
cheese,
yeah.
pineapple.
Yeah, I remember that you do that. And I've never seen anyone else do that.
Listen, I don't eat, but when I eat quite a lot. So, just try to build in some volume. I'm just going to do a little bit more. Just in this top layer. recovery?
Not really, no.
I suppose they don't do.
No.
Vegan. Well, they probably do, but...
I used to love the big Yorkshire, you know, they did the huge one. But now I can only really have like potato, parsnips, and veg. And as we all know, I'm not really the veg kind of girl. Do you like going there?
I haven't been for ages. I like the Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah, that was the best bit. What is your favourite food?
Probably bread and butter.
Really?
Right, I'm just going to add this smoothing serum in, just to help with the ends.
Do you like the bread and avioli when you're in like Spain?
Yeah. Do you mean aioli?
Oh yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
I love the aioli.
Yeah, that's something I miss.
I love the little tapas dishes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
With a nice glass of sangria. Do you have sangria when you go?
I don't really like sangria. No. But I feel like you saying that makes me think I'd like to go and have sangria with tapas.
I think it's called, there's another one called Tinto di Verano. I think I remember that right. It's like sangria, but slightly nicer.
Oh,
I think
nice.
it's made of... actually, I can't remember what it's made of.
Oh.
It doesn't have fruit in it, I don't think. Okay. So feel free to close your eyes just while I... just trimmed the ends of the front and the longer pieces.
Yeah.
You've got some shorter layers at the back here. Shall I just trim those?
Yeah.
Okay, so just take a look at that.
Oh yeah, that looks really good.
More volume?
I think it looks quite volumised, yeah. I think it looks enough, I'd say.
Okay.
It looks a lot thicker. Yeah, it looks really nice. Oh wow. Yeah, that's really nice. Got a little volume. Yeah, I'm really happy with that.
Okay, so I've sprayed a tiny bit of hairspray and then something for the frizziness on top.
Yeah.
Some nice oil. And then some finishing, refreshing spray for the skin and hair.
It smells lovely. Yeah, looks really good.
Okay, so we'll see you next time for your colour.
Yes.
Perfect. Alright, it's lovely to see you again.
You too, thank you.
I'll meet you at the front